Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. I just did a blonde thing and started talking and realized I wasn't recording. So there you go. So coming to you on Wednesday, the 20th of March, 2024. Different night for me. I normally do a Tuesday night or a Tuesday fortnight, but I had to go into the city last night. So a weeknight in the city. So that's why I'm coming to you Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Hope everyone's well. Hello, Robert. I've got someone else watching who is coming up as a Facebook user. It looks like I've got a few more watching as well, but I can only see people if they comment. So for the Facebook user, if I could please ask you to look at the description of the video and give StreamYard permission to show your name. Because it's not, obviously got a Facebook profile, but it's just giving, hello, Mila, how are you? Alrighty, so I've got a few announcements. As you know, hi, Nicole. I've got, hi, Teresa. Beautiful, thank you. Lovely to see you in Brisbane in February. So already a month ago, it seems. It's just gone, literally a month almost to the day. So it's gone so quickly. I have a lot of announcements to make. Obviously, I'm redoing my website, which is going to be rhondakelly.com. I'm changing from one platform to another, and it's a little bit more challenging than I thought. A bit of a steeper learning curve. So I'm just getting that right before I launch it, but I'm hoping to do that this month, by next week. On that website, it'll be easier to book because I have a calendar system. Because I'm just quite busy with getting phone calls and texts and that sort of thing. And it's not that I don't like talking to people, but I can't obviously do admin and book readings while I'm doing readings. So some people I don't get back to, for a day, at least a day kind of thing. So it's just going to make it easier. I also do readings for people interstate and overseas, and I'm always working out the time difference when I book the reading. So with the calendar system, it's just going to be easy for you to book, and you just put in your local time, that sort of thing. The way that you can make payment is still going to be the same through my PayPal credit card. It's much the same. It's just being easy to book and convert when I'm available as well. So that's my first announcement, a new website coming. I also have I've got a different email address that will be linked on that website. And I've had requests for more photos and things like that. I know that I share them on social media. So you've seen recently that I've done Brisbane MBS, Sydney MBS, Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast, Psychic Cruise on the Gold Coast. So had a lot going on there. And I obviously post them to social media, but now I can do a gallery on my website, so that's a bit easier. So yeah, as I said, Teresa, lovely to see you in Brisbane. I had a reading with me. Alrighty, so in terms of what's coming up, I've actually literally got my diary. So I'm off to New Zealand in a couple of weeks. That's come pretty quickly. So on the 13th and 14th of April, I'm going to be at the Pioneer Stadium in Christchurch. And so kia ora to anyone who's watching from New Zealand. I am going to be at stand D14, which is the same as last year and the same as the stand before COVID. So it's just, I like to be in the same place. And I'm going to be giving talks at 12 p.m. in Area A on Saturday and 12 p.m. in Area A on Sunday. So that's, again, the same as last year, just keeping consistent with what I've got. So that's basically what I've got. I'm literally only going to be there one full day, the Monday after the event. So last time I was in New Zealand in Christchurch, I had a lot of requests for readings after the show and people that referred me. So I'm only going to be able to do that probably for Monday morning. So I'll do that, say, for 3 hours Monday morning. So if you do want someone to have a reading with me, my preference is that they come and have a reading at the event. Otherwise, you'll be able to book with my new platform on the booking calendar. So that's what that is. Just bear with me, just drop something. Alrighty. Okay, so that's that's that one. I've literally got my calendar. So then in May, I'm going to be. Oh, and also, if you saw last Saturday, I hosted Psychic TV. I'm going to be a guest on the 6th of April on Psychic TV. That's the Saturday night. Then I'm going to be hosting the 11th of May, and that's going to be Ben Graham on that. Then I'm going to be in Adelaide on the 25th and 26th of May at the, forget the name of the event, it's a Psychic Holistic Fair or something. That's going to be at the Showgrounds. So that's in April. Then in June, I'm going to be at the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival. I'm going to be at BO4. So that's on Friday the 7th to Monday the 10th of June. That's Queen's birthday weekend. So I've got, and then I'm going to be on the 15th, I'm going to be a guest with Harry T on Psychic TV. So that's what I've got. Yeah, thank you, Teresa. Lovely seeing you. So that's what I've got coming up over the next few months. I do have, I've got some new events that I'm attending, which is pretty awesome. One is in a country I've not done psychic work in. I've certainly travelled extensively around that country, but I'll be announcing that. So basically Sydney in September, early September, and then mid-October, third week in October for the Mind Body Spirit Festival. Then November in Melbourne again for the Mind Body Spirit Festival, so the usual. And then December, I've got December, January, I've got more events coming up. So yeah, lots coming up this year. And as you know, I'm innovative, and I like to do events where there's no other psychics, sort of. And then once they find out about it, they copy me and they come along. But that's basically what I'm doing. So the same Mind Body Spirit Festivals. Thank you for people who came to my talk at the Mind Body Spirit Festival in Brisbane and Sydney. I do talk at other events, and I talked at the Mind Body Spirit Festival probably about 5 or 6 years ago with Frances Bevan, and I think I did about 3 or 4 of those talks, and they always went well, but I finally have got the opportunity to do that again, so I've been doing that. So thank you for that. Hi, Christy, how are you going? Yeah, so that's me coming up in the next few months. More importantly, because I'm currently in Victoria, I actually am bringing Ocean Wing psychic cruises to Victoria. So on Saturday, so this Saturday, 23rd of March, from 1 to 3 p.m, I'm hosting a psychic cruise in Ballarat on Lake Wendouree. So it's the first one of its kind in Victoria. I typically host this cruise on the Gold Coast in Sanctuary Cove, and I typically do that February and June, July. So this is the first one of its kind in Victoria. So basically tickets are $99. I've still got some tickets available. And what you get for that price is a cruise commentary. You have an individual 10-minute reading. You also have a group discussion where there's a platform. You bring your spiritual related questions. So and each cruise I've probably hosted, I think about 8 so far. And each group discussion is different. So some I do a lot of platform and I do a lot of readings. So you might get a chance of having another reading. Other ones I have people ask questions about psychic development or mediumship or something like that. So it's basically up to you guys. So whoever's attending the cruise, I go by the questions that you have. So that's I will post the website on that. Actually, no, I've got even better. I've got a banner. How good am I? So that's my banner for my psychic cruise this Saturday in Ballarat in Victoria. I was going to say a different place name, that I've lived. But yeah, Ballarat, Lake Wendouree. It's absolutely beautiful. I went to take photos of the place, hoping that I would see, I would basically see the boat in the background coming towards me, and the boat was late. So I didn't end up doing it. But if you saw my live from, I think it was early February, I did the live. Tim and I went there. That was basically just a little live of where the venue is. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, thank you, Christy. Appreciate that. Oh, I love your pic with the wings. That's awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, and Teresa, likewise, it was lovely seeing you in Brisbane. And Teresa's a medium, if you don't mind me asking. She does mediumship reading, so that's beautiful. Okay, so that's what I've got coming up in the next few months. I've also got the psychic cruise this Saturday, so that's the priority. So once I do that, then I'll start advertising New Zealand, and then when I've done New Zealand, I'll start advertising Adelaide. That's what I've got coming up. Been busy with my private readings. It's just which is beautiful. It's lucky for me, and I also get word of mouth referrals, which is beautiful. If anyone wants to leave a Google review, so my business Google web page is Rhonda's Reading, only Rhonda's Reading, and there's lots of photos of me. So you see my Psychic TV photo, and I believe I've got 19 reviews so far. So if you're confused about what the name is, or you see similar name ones, please don't leave a review. Please just contact me and find out if it's me or not. And that's my reason also for excuse me, changing my reason for changing to my website rhondakelly.com, simply, which is almost ready to launch, simply because the name Rhonda's Readings is a brand name I've used for a really long time, but there's literally I think there's about 12 other people using that, which is really not ideal, and it makes me feel sick that people are confusing other people for me. That's why I'm doing that. So I've still got Rhonda's Readings in my social media and that sort of thing, because I've been using it for a long time. But I'm using my name as well as Rhonda's Readings. So I'm going to have 2 brands, or 3 actually. So Rhonda Kelly, Rhonda's Readings, and Ocean Wings. Okay, sorry, I'll take a breath now. And where's everyone watching from? So it looks like Christy and Teresa, you're obviously in Brisbane. Where are you, Mila? And it looks like, Nicole. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from. I don't know why I felt a bit chesty this morning, and then it started to go, and I thought that's good, but now I feel like I'm going to cough again. Oh, New South Wales. Thanks, Christy. Beautiful. Okay. And if there are any psychic fairs or events you want me to go to, please just let me know. There's a lot of the smaller sort of ones I don't go to anymore. And obviously I tour a lot, but I tour the main, Nicole, Sydney, thank you. I tour the main ones like the Mind, Body, Spirit festivals. I'm not planning to go to Perth this year for Every Woman. Hi, Nikki, how are you, darling? Yeah, so I'm not planning to do that. And that's just, and when I go to an event or not go to an event, I have to look at things like costs, and, if I'm in Brisbane, I won't sort of do something in Melbourne if I've got another event in Brisbane. Like, I don't sort of go back and forth. I stay where I've got to do. Yeah, there's a few buggy things going around for sure, Robert. I've tried to be good and just do my work and do my readings, but like I haven't. Oh, Askip's saying, right, beautiful, thank you. Yeah, just haven't sort of been out much. But anyway, I feel I'm at the tail end of it, which is good, because I've got my psychic cruise on Saturday, which you can still book for. Okay, so that's what I've got coming up over the next few months, and what I've got this Saturday, the psychic cruise. And I will be joined by Janae, who is an awesome psychic medium. She's also on Psychic TV. She joined, thank you. So she joined, I think, late last year. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, I caught up with her last time I was in Ballarat, and we clicked. So I've invited her to join me for this. Alrighty, so that's what I've got. I am also announcing my subscription to Rhonda's Readings. Rhonda's Readings, Rhonda Kelly. I did announce it in the last one, and I was planning to have my new website live before this live, but I haven't. Just to let you know, so basically the prices are going to be $19.90 per month, or $100 for 6 months, or $200 for 12 months. And basically what you do, and I'm basically still going to be doing up to 2 lives per month. So for anyone who subscribes, they can ask a free question. For anyone else, I'm charging $10 per question. So, and I'll go into more detail when I answer the questions as well. So I'll be doing less sort of rapid succession readings, but going into more detail. Obviously not as much detail as if I was doing like a one-on-one reading with you. My reason for that, it's really kind of played on my mind for a little while, as in, you know, when people actually come to visit me at a psychic fair or pay for a private reading via phone or Zoom or WhatsApp, you know, it's kind of not really fair to do too many freebie readings online. And I know I do very quick readings, but I also have some people that just want to keep asking me questions, and I have to say it's just one question each. So that's why I'm doing that. With my new website again, I am announcing some other things where you can get sort of snapshot readings, but I'm not. It'll just sort of be odd specials here and there. It's not my occasional thing. It's not going to be a regular freebie that I do like once a week, once a fortnight. But that's what I'm doing for that. And anyone can watch that. So if you've subscribed to that and you're not available to watch the live, you can ask a question that I'll answer during the live. So do it sort of that way. For my teaching dates, I know I do sort of terms where I do 6 or 8 week blocks. And I don't issue certificates in that because my belief is you're always still training. What I am doing for subscribers is having one teaching video per month, and that's not available to anyone else. So that's just going to be recorded just for subscribers to watch. And I do have a list of topics which I'll be giving. So if anyone is interested, they can contact me and give me their email address through social media. So just send me a private message and I'll be able to, or my phone number. So that's my phone number as well. So if anyone who's interested in that, I'll be giving a list of topics, but basically I'll be doing one topic per month and just one topic in detail. So all of those things are basically sort of for your intuitive toolbox. So for example, one week I'll do clairvoyance, but I'll go into detail and we'll do exercises with that. I'm also doing a bit of, so it's psychic development, but it's also a bit of personal development where I will get you to keep a diary, your own diary, and you don't need to show me what's written in that. That's very personal to you. But I'll be doing exercises on that and sort of following, and I will be following that up. So I do homework, and I get, because I want people to get the most out of that. Hi, Karen, where are you watching from? It's good morning for you, so it's probably the US. Yes, so that's basically what I'm doing. And, you know, you're constantly learning. So I'll be facilitating that, and we'll be looking at the objectives we set early and pacing ourselves with that. So it's the free answers to questions during the lives. It's also the one teaching per month. And I'm also offering specials for subscribers on my products and services. And there'll be more of that coming later as well. But yeah, that's basically what I'm offering for my subscription model, and that starts the 1st of April. So, New Zealand, beautiful, kia ora. So I'll be there in April, Karen. I'll be in Christchurch on the, let me have a look. I'm looking at my calendar. 13th, 14th, yeah. 13th and 14th, I'll be at the Pioneer Stadium in Christchurch, and giving a talk Saturday and Sunday at 12 o'clock. So I'll be in New Zealand then. Not doing any Auckland dates this year because there's none available, but looking at doing Christchurch and Auckland next year, Karen. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing with the subscription. And I have decided with our private communication method of doing that, because not everyone's going to be on Facebook, I'll be doing that through a WhatsApp group. And I'll be the only person who can invite people to that group. So it's not subscribe and bring a mate, and it'll just be you, and you can ask any questions about the teaching, or if you want to post your question for the live. So that's how that's going to be. Oh, you're in Hamilton. All right. Beautiful. All right, Jocelyn, I'm not doing readings today. I'm here to describe my subscription model starting in April, and also what I'm doing the next few months, and basically talk about my psychic cruise that I've got on Saturday. Hi, Rhonda. How you go? Oh, yeah, Rhonda. Hi, Christine. How you going? I'm not coming to Perth this year. No planned trips to Perth. Alrighty, beautiful. So did anyone have any questions about my tour dates, or want to see me going anywhere else? Or did anyone have any questions about my subscription? Is anyone interested in subscribing? Or does anyone have any topics? Oh, thank you. Likewise. Thanks, Jocelyn. Or does anyone have any topics if you were to do a course on psychic development or any spiritual awareness development? What topics would you like to see covered? Because I've got my little list, but oh, you've gone shy. That's okay. That's right. I'm coming at a different day and time anyway. How to read pets. Yeah, I've got that. So that's something I do. I'll just write pets. I'm sure I've got it. Yeah, so that's basically what I do. When I do my readings, I do animal communication, and I do dream interpretation, medical intuition, a whole range of things. Someone's just said they've missed a blurb on subscription. So what I'm basically offering is for $19.90 a month, or $100 for 6 months, so saving about $20, or $200 for 12 months, saving about $40. I'm doing a subscription service starting in April, and I will be doing 2 lives a month, and subject to my availability and when subscribers prefer. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Jocelyn. So connect. That's what I'm doing that. Yeah, so connecting to spirit guides. Yep. I'm just writing that down. I'm sure I've got it. Yeah, so basically if you I know there's someone watching from around Byron Bay, and I do a lot of teaching around there. So if you've seen my range of topics over the years, I talk about how to connect with spirit guides. I do exercises. I do exercises in how to be aware of energy and feel energy and use energy. So I do a range of that. I also, actually, no, I haven't done a talk on connecting to pets, but that is something I'm covering in a subscription, animal communication. That's actually an interesting one, because I know another animal communicator who trained in the UK, and her way of doing it is different to mine. She's quite analytical about it, and I get where she's coming from. But I for example, I have tarot cards, but I don't use tarot cards in readings because it switches my analytical brain. So for me, I have to be in that intuitive space and channel. So that's, Christine, my subscription's all done online. So it's $19.90 a month, $100 for 6 months, $200 for 12 months. So it's basically one teaching video per month. And I do get everyone to, I encourage everyone to start a journal and keep a psychic journal. I also do 2 lives a month. And at the moment I'm looking at Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays, because when I tour, I tend to be out of action sort of Thursday to Monday. So I'll do on a Friday that I'm not going to be touring, kind of thing. So this is, if you want to just text me, that's my phone number if you want to text me, Christine. But that's basically what I'm doing. And I've got, if you can text me your email address, say you're interested in your name and you're interested in subscribing, that's the best way for me. Yeah, so basically I'm doing the one teaching video per month. I'm doing the 2 lives per month, and for subscribers, I'm going to let you ask questions for free. For everyone else, I'm charging $10 per question. So I'm going to it won't be as quick as I do in a live because I won't be doing as many. But that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, it's the two lives per month, the one teaching video per month for $19.90, and also I'll have specials for subscribers with my products and services, and I've got things coming out this year as well. So it's quite a I've really sort of changed the pace a bit this year. I know what I've done 5 festivals already, so it doesn't seem like I've changed the pace, but um, I'm just being smarter about not rushing around everywhere. I'm doing the ones I'm obliged to do, I've committed to, but I'm concentrating more on online content and online products is what I'm doing this year. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, my number's on speed dial. And just having said that, I know someone else came late, so hopefully you got those prices. Yeah, basically with my new website, so that I'm planning to have launched next week, if not definitely by April. I've got a new booking system where I've got a calendar, just because I have, like, for example, you're in WA, Christine. So for people that book, and if I have, like, sometimes it's only happened I think twice in the past 6 months, but I had a client from Adelaide and from Queensland, and I booked them at the same time or something like that because of the time difference. I miscalculated. I thought, oh God. So it was just obviously with a booking system, it's all in one place, and it's the time difference is worked out. I'm not figuring it out while I'm in between readings. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, absolutely. That's okay. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for your beautiful present, that basket. I grew, just a side note, Vanessa gave me a beautiful gift after my mum died, and I grew carrots. And I don't know what happened, but they turned out to be dwarf carrots, and they were tiny little, like 2-inch long carrots, and they were beautiful and so concentrated and tasty. I ate them. But I think I'm growing snow peas in it now. So we like to grow foods and things, basically. Yeah, so that's basically my subscription, 2 lives a month where you can ask questions, a teaching video per month. And I do set homework, and I'll go through that of what I'm doing. And I also have a WhatsApp group where I'll be able to communicate with you, but there'll also be other people in the group that will see the message. So just so that you know that. And subscriptions for product discounts for subscribers of products and services as well. And that's the idea of that, is that if because it's a personal sort of spiritual development subscription, if there's anything that comes up that you want to go into more detail about, you can have a cheaper one-on-one with me being a subscriber. Yeah. No, it's definitely snow peas or something. But having said that, we do know someone who has a lot of mint growing, wild mint. And we actually house sat for them, was house sitting again for them in May. And I think we put them in alcohol. We put it in a cocktail, the mint, and it was just beautiful. And then we used it with cooking, and it was just so good. So yeah, that's interesting. Thank you, Christine. Look forward to chatting to you about it. So I've got about half a dozen, I believe, so far. And it's obviously going to grow because it's a very new business plan for me. I'm just scrolling through the comments to check I've got everyone. I've read everyone's question. Oh, thank you, Christine. Yeah, I was sending you lots of hugs about Jack. Thank you. Yes, all online. So I'll be doing the subscription teaching via Zoom, and recording that for subscribers only. And the WhatsApp is the way of communicating. And the 2 lives per month are done in this way using StreamYard the same way. So that's what I'm doing. Is this so your home? Yeah, well, my husband and I'm really lucky. My husband works, so since COVID, he's been able to work remotely, which is amazing. You know, we have lunch together every day. Like when we're working during the day, sometimes we don't talk much during the day because we're just both busy working. Or if I'm on the phone doing readings, but yeah, it's kind of, maybe I'm getting older, but I do find the traveling because we actually drive everywhere. So I'll drive, Sunshine Coast to Victoria or Sydney to Gold Coast or something. So we actually drive everywhere when we travel. Like I'm going to, obviously not driving to New Zealand, I'm going to fly, but then I'm going to be driving to Adelaide in May. And for those of you also who are going to see me in Adelaide the last weekend in May, I'm also going to be doing a platform on Saturday night. So you can come and have a reading on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm giving a talk there. I was a bit late in my application, so I may not be. Well, I'll manifest that I will be. But if you're interested in a platform, myself and one other person will be doing a 2-hour platform on Saturday night in Adelaide. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, Lisa, I'm not answering questions at the moment. Yeah, so that's basically what I am. It's just I'm just trying to be smarter about driving everywhere. We traded in our car, and now that car's that newer car's done over 100,000 kilometers already. So I think, oh God. So yeah, just trying to be more sensible and just work smarter. And I don't have to be at every single festival. And I've attended a lot of the smaller festivals and that, but I'm only kind of attending now if I'm able to give a talk or it's sort of worth my while to attend. But I do like to keep things new and innovative as well. So I'm doing. I'm going to a different country this year, and I'm doing some different things as well. So, I tried and that's basically what I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 years, is doing some events that other psychics don't attend. And I've kind of fine-tuned now what I like and what I don't need to attend. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Alrighty, well, I might wrap it up then. Unless there's any other questions, not reading related questions. So if you do want to have a reading for future lives, you're welcome to deposit $10 into that PayPal account in the description, or you're welcome to subscribe. For any questions, that's my phone number. Someone's just sent me a text. Okay, no, that's fine. So any questions about the subscription, or if you'd like me to attend an event near you, or even host a psychic party or host a platform or something like that, you're welcome to contact me by phone. If you're interested in attending the cruise on Saturday in Bendigo, you're welcome to come. Just send me a text to that number. Beautiful. All right. So I'll say good night and I'll see you online. Take care. Bye.